Good morning, students. So we would continue to discuss Catherine Mansfield story, A Cup of Tea. And we have discussed many aspects of the story, and we have also discussed the life and career of Catherine Mansfield. Uh, she has a very promising career, but she was suffering from chronic diseases, and she died. And she has a very good literary environment around her. And that is the thing we have discussed so far in the story. Now, as I told you in the beginning, that it is the characteristic of a short story that the characters, there are not much characters in a short story, and the writer focuses upon one character. The story revolves, moves around that character, and that's why that the great analysis is provided. The great analysis of the character is provided. Here in this story, A Cup of Tea, the central character in the story is Rosemary Fell. She is the wife of Philip. As you know that Rosemary Fall is an educated, well-cultured lady. She was a well-cultured lady. She has literary interest, as there is a reference that she reads Dostoevsky novels, Russian novelist, uh, and she likes to help people. She has a very generous view about the people that she thinks that these things really exist. These things are not in imaginary, they are not fiction. She really wants to help others if the situation arises, if she gets an opportunity. But when she got an opportunity and she took it for granted, she wanted to be very kind to that beggar woman, Mrs. Smith. Uh, she has a very good opinion about that girl, but as the remarks of her husband regarding that beggar woman, and what the words he has used for that, pretty, absolutely lovely, bowl over. These are the words used in the story. These are the words of Rosemary Fell husband Philip regarding that regarding that beggar woman. Look at the word pretty. He was astonished, surprised to look at such a beautiful lady as Mrs. Smith. Pretty, absolutely lovely, and bowled over. In other words, the writer justifies the anger of the Rosemary Fell. The writer, the Catherine Mansfield, wanted to show that if there was not Rosemary, if there was if any other person in this situation, he would have done the same thing which Rosemary did, that she sent off her the girl immediately. Now, this is kind of things. Rosemary also commented bitterly upon her husband's behavior. She was also angry with her husband's attitude, her remarks. You absurd creature. She replied that you absurd creature. In this way, the writer justifies the disposition of Miss Smith. There was no other way for Rosemary as she had imagined. She had planned that she would do something good, very nice to that beggar woman. But now, in this situation, she was unable to do any good thing for her. But she could not give on the ample amount of money to help the miserable girl. She took only £5 notes, thought a while, she brooded, she thought for a while, and put two back in the drawer. In fact, she gave only £3. This behavior reflects jealousy towards the beggar girl, Miss Smith. That in the beginning she wanted to be very kind, very generous to that beggar woman. She also drawed £5 notes, but kept the two back and gave only three. Her husband had never remarked so nicely about her personality. This is the fact that so far in his life, in her life, her husband has not remarked, has not expressed such kind of good words towards her. Therefore, when the beggar woman had gone out, she went into the room of her husband. She wanted to be very close to him. In real, she wanted to listen nice remarks about her personality. So after sending off the girl, she went to her husband and she was expecting that her husband would express some good words, some good remarks, some good compliments about him. So in this way, the character of Rosemary also reflects the personal element of the writer's life. There is an autobiographical element in the story. Catherine Mansfield married the famous literary critic John Middleton Murray. She suffered with many chronic diseases. The character of Rosemary also reflects the behavior of a chronic patient. The chronic patients, they are psychic, they are ill-tempered, and that's the behavior. That is a quick behavior. They can change their decisions very quickly. So this we have seen in the story that as soon as she listened the remark, the compliments of her husband about the beggar woman, she immediately sent off for the girl by giving a small gift of some amount of money. Rosemary reflects idiosyncratic behavior. This is, I think, the right word to express her personality, because chronic patients develop some kind of idiosyncrasy. What is idiosyncrasy? Strange behavior. You cannot expect what the person would do in that situation. In the beginning of the story, it is described that Rosemary is a little bit spendthrift. Spendthrift means she spends a lot of money. She likes to shop in the famous Curzon Street, that is the posh area. She likes to purchase extraordinary beautiful things. Of course, she likes flattery because the shopkeeper also delighted to show her things. She wanted to possess unique things which no one could have. This shows that Mrs. Smith had her ego. She had this ego that only she can purchase these delicate things. And Miss Smith had shattered her ego. She could not believe that any other woman would excel her beauty. She had not imagined that any woman could be so beautiful, so attracting. But this was a reality. Her husband's remarks had proved this fact. So, in this way, the title of the story is quite apt, as the events revealed in the story. Mrs. Smith has demanded only the price of a cup of tea. Rosemary could not believe that the girl could be so poor that she could not afford even a cup of tea. Therefore, she wanted to listen everything about her life. But she sent off her, she disposed of the girl without listening her story. She was angry over her husband's remark. Rosemary feared that Mrs. Smith's stay any longer would bring storm in a cup of tea. Would bring as the cup of tea would bring storm in a cup of tea. It is a phrase. What does it mean? That it would spoil, as a storm in a cup of tea would spoil your tea. Similarly, in this situation, if the lady, the beggar woman, would remain for such a long time, then there is a fear that it would spoil the marital relationship of Rosemary. Her husband may more attracted towards her. In other words, the poor girl would spoil her marriage life. Rosemary was unable to control the feeling of jealousy. She could not believe that Miss Smith is more beautiful than him, than her. So this is the way the Catherine Mansfield has woven her story, has made her story around the theme of jealousy, and she has proved in a very, you can say, in a very systematic manner the universal element, and the story is well woven, and it's very successful story of Catherine Mansfield.